Hey guys, it's Eddie the Hunter here. I'm just wanted to give you guys a little quick heads up. About 20 minutes in or so, my mic audio drops out. I had a problem with OBS, so I resulted in using the camera audio that I had. But towards the end of the episode, it'll pick back up to normal quality. So you aren't hearing things. This is not an accurate representation of how this is going to be going, but that was just a fault on my end this first time around. So you're here. Welcome. The first episode. Enjoy.
Okay, when it comes to Sherlock Holmes, Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock
Downey.
Holmes or
I've
Down-
only seen.
Oh, you haven't?
I've only seen the Downey ones.
Okay.
I've
Well,
only
okay.
seen the two movies.
But
Guy
the
Ritchie,
okay,
man. I
the
love those movies.
Cumberbatch ones, it's a series. So it's
I
like
know.
it's a bit
Aren't
it's a bit
most of them
different.
series though? The actual like European ones, aren't they actually series? Do they call them series?
I don't freaking know. But
I don't
it's not like movies. Like the
I know.
Downey ones
Yeah.
are, you know.
I know. I just that was my introduction to
I
Sherlock.
mean, they're good. They're good, don't get me wrong.
I just love Guy Ritchie, which is why I like him so much too.
You
He's the
know, I
director.
I like both of them. I don't have necessarily a preference.
Isn't there who's the third? There's a third one. The
I don't know.
Martin Sheen. Is it Martin Sheen? Is that his name?
I don't know.
He played what's his name in The Hobbit? The
No,
main-
no, no, no.
the
no.
main
That's
Isn't
with
that a Sherlock
Cumberbatch.
show though?
Yeah, that's with Cumberbatch.
Oh, is he
he's
is he
he's
Watson
Holmes.
or something?
No, Watson. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
He,
I thought there was another Sherlock
Martin
one.
Freeman, I think.
Is it Martin Freeman or Martin Sheen?
No, it's,
Martin Sheen is Charlie Sheen's father.
What is it? It's
I think it's
Martin?
Martin Freeman. Yeah, I think it is.
Something like that.
But I
dude.
we know who we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I swear there was a third person that's done Sherlock. Yeah, there was.
There's
Or was
there's
that No,
there's
that's probably Doctor Who because there's like 50 of those.
yeah.
don't
Doctor
know.
Who is there's a ton of those. I've never watched
Yeah.
it, but
I don't know. I haven't seen anyone. Not my show.
what were we talking about?
What were we talking about? Hey.
Hey.
All right.
We were talking about
Well, what were we
eh.
talking about? We were talking about random shit. That's what we were talking about. Well, welcome everybody
yes.
to the brand new podcast. What were we talking about? Hosted by two lovely men here, myself and my co-host here, Mr. Mark Crijan, aka Landu Monte. I guess I'll introduce myself as well. My name is Hunter Lop. I do not have an artist name because I am not an artist in that form. But
You're a
we're here.
filmmaker. You're a filmmaker.
I am a filmmaker. Yes, I wouldn't call my. Yes, I am a student of the filmmaking business.
You are a film Padawan
Yes,
of sorts.
I don't have the ponytail anymore. I had to cut it for
A film
legal
grasshopper.
reasons. Yes, Liam Neeson has guided me in plenty of ways.
Yes.
But anyway, we're here. We've been talking about this for how long now? A couple months.
Okay, it's been a
Has it
couple
been
months. It's only been a
months, right?
couple months. It's only been a couple
Yeah.
months. Okay, but it just wasn't the right time, you know?
Well, we also are horrible at getting things started.
No, not even necessarily that. It's just we were kind of waiting for the right moment, and now you're on spring break, so it's just like
Yeah, it was the perfect time to start.
yeah,
But
it just
who
made
knows
sense.
when-
It made sense
yeah.
with how things were kind of lining up, you know?
yeah, now that I have time to actually get the rest of the end of it put together besides just the recording bit.
I mean, it's something that it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing that we get to do.
Yeah.
That
It's
we
for the
that
hell
we
of it.
choose to do.
It's
Just
for the hell of it.
Just for the why not? Just for the kicks and
Just
the
for the
rolls.
why not.
Just for the
But
why not?
yeah, we're doing this thing.
Yeah.
We have no idea what it's going to be in total, really.
What
we
it's
have
gonna
an
be-
idea.
what
We
it's
have an
gonna be.
idea.
It's gonna be some banter.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
it's
some
gonna-
music.
It's
It's gonna be
gonna
some
be a-
film.
it's gonna be
it's
a lot
gonna
of
be-
tangents.
It's gonna be this
It's gonna
and
be
that.
a lot of tangents.
It's gonna be some tangent things.
Who knows how long they'll run?
Who knows? But people like to
Um,
hear people talk. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
we're gonna
talk about everything we can think of,
everything under the sun, and then some.
but mostly under the stars because we're up late anyway.
Yes, and
But
the sun is a star as well.
the
But
sun is yes, but
I
stars.
digress.
Yes,
you know,
that.
I wonder if
Um,
you. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, I wonder if my mic will pick up farts. But I don't think I don't think my fart would be that.
It depends
how
on
loud it is.
how loud your input is, and if you can hear I can hear myself in my own
Yeah,
head.
I don't think you would have
Some
heard
people
it.
find that crazy.
Yeah, I didn't hear it myself even in this room. So I think I'm good.
So we're starting off with music, huh? I
Yeah.
guess I'm starting us off with music.
Yes, this is your
Just
idea.
this
I
is
am-
my this isn't my
I'm a
idea.
hostage in this situation.
Yes, you are.
I'm the victim.
You cannot, even though you can hang up and probably leave if you ever chose
Okay,
to.
bye.
Okay. But yeah, we talked about doing music, doing movies, talking, reviewing. And
All right, just shut up.
whatever
Let's
else
do it,
hell
bro.
we think of. Yes. Fuck you. No. But yeah, we are doing today one of my favorite bands, probably my favorite band if I had to choose. Foo Fighters' new album Medicine at Midnight came out in February, and it was my hot new thing to share with this man. But we did not have a podcast at the time, and I have been trying to sit him down to listen to it because he is not a rock fan apparently.
It's just not my, not
Yeah,
my
it's not your shtick,
yeah.
but it's my shtick. So
But
I
fun
need to
fact,
shove it on other people.
Fun fact, the Foo Fighters actually inspired me to play guitar.
Yes, I know.
So I took some guitar lessons back when I was 10, but I kind of gave it up for a while. And when I was 13, I saw The Pretender.
Yes, I know this story.
I know, but the people at home don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But they
saying.
can find it out if they'd like to watch the documentary called The Adventures of Monte.
Yes, The Adventures of Monte by Hunter Lopp. You can find it on YouTube.
Link
yeah.
in the description.
Yeah, sure. No,
I'm so sorry for audio listeners because this is a very video-centric podcast, so I'm apologizing in advance.
Don't apologize. No need to. They have to go watch the video then.
Just go watch the VOD.
Go watch the VOD. Exactly.
And if you're already here,
Welcome.
you know you're the better half.
Yep. But we don't discriminate. So anyways, The Pretender was what really kind of got me into guitar playing again. And yeah, so that's a fun little tidbit about the Foo Fighters for me.
Was that, well, did you have an electric at the time when you...
I did, actually.
I was going to say, because you always talked about how you had your acoustic mic. Did he have that acoustic? Would he heard Pretender? And he's just trying to jam that out. I mean, that would be... An acoustic version of Pretender would be very interesting.
So it was the intro.
I kind of want to hear that.
It was the intro.
Oh,
the
I know what you mean.
yeah.
I'm not
the
just
little.
gonna try.
I'm not gonna either. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
No. It's
just the solo with Chris's solo guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Freaking.
That's just Chris.
That's what was like. Whoa! I was like, that's sick.
Yeah.
But
it's not even that difficult either, too.
It's not. But when I was 13, it seemed difficult.
It probably was. Yeah.
It probably was. But I had a Squire, a black and white Squire, and yeah, man, it was sick. Well, I still have it. But I don't use it.
Where is it? Is it like
it's on
in
my
the
wall?
closet?
It's right there.
Oh, that Squire. I'm
Yeah.
like, Squire.
It's
What
literally
are you
right
talking
there.
about? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, isn't that a Fender? I'm like, no.
No. I mean, Squire and Fender, same difference, except for one is like the baby of,
Yeah.
I think. Something like that.
I don't know.
It's close enough.
I was an acoustic boy, and then I got my Les Paul, and now I want a Gibson Hollow Body. Yeah, I mean, I've been going back and forth, but I want a Gibson Hollow Body because they're so pretty and gigantic. But
all right. So we're going to get to this?
All right. Yes, we will start, I guess. So
Yes.
I guess like I'm being forced to do this.
You are being forced. Now you're the victim. You're the hostage. I'm taking you hostage.
I am the victim, but I guess the time is now to just bring it out. I'll just for everyone to see this lovely.
Ooh, that's cute.
This is the vinyl.
What are those eyes?
Yeah, they're all eyes.
Oh,
also.
and you're wearing the hoodie.
You're
wearing the hoodie.
I came prepared, and I got the shoes.
Okay.
I got the shoes.
You have the shoes. Super
I'm
fan
set
over
up,
here.
man.
Super
Hey,
fan.
I got the sticker on the.
Oh my gosh, this
But yeah,
freaking guy.
this is it. This is it. It's and I got the purple swirl edition too. It's so pretty.
Purple swirl. That's like my favorite
Purple
thing.
swirl. But
Talking
there's the
about
back.
purple swirls, I had a freaking taro bubble tea today. That boba ting, you know?
Oh, at wherever the heck we went that one time.
No, it was different.
Isn't it the same place though?
No, I was at a different place today.
Oh, I don't know, but
Ooh,
that.
the vinyl?
Ooh, purple.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby. What do
That
you think
thing-
this was?
Well, I knew it was a vinyl, of course, but I'm just saying, like, it
Yeah.
just, I didn't know it was purple.
Yeah, purple swirl.
I thought,
It's got a little bit of black in it. Kind of
I
hard to
thought
see.
that,
though, 'cause
I
it's so
thought the,
dark.
maybe the artwork was like labeled
No,
purple
no,
swirl.
No.
You meant the actual vinyl was purple
Yeah, colored
swirl.
vinyl. That's very
sick.
popular nowadays. Yeah.
Oh,
Instead
yeah,
of just
yeah.
the black gram. But,
Dude, yeah. Vinyl's
But
so
that's
cool.
that. I know.
It's so cool.
Half the ones that I have are just because I love the artwork.
Dude,
Like
vinyl,
if you have good artwork on a vinyl, you'll get my money immediately.
vinyl is magic. I don't understand.
it.
I don't understand
With the
how it
you don't
works.
understand how the needle reads the grooves and the
I
grooves
don't
send a signal
underst-
to the receiver and the receiver plays the sound.
I don't understand.
I
it.
know. It's like
It's
magic that I'm just accepting is real magic.
Yeah, it's actual magic.
Yes.
Just like any type of technology.
Actually, maybe
we
I'll
literally
keep this
have
out.
computers in our pockets at all times.
Oh yeah. But I mean, maybe I'll keep that out because it has all the lyrics on it.
Ooh, how many songs is
It'll be-
this?
It's 9 tracks.
9 tracks. Heck
9
yeah,
tracks. Nothing super long. That's what they used to do, actually. Instead
Yeah.
of fumbling with this for the next 30 minutes, I'm just gonna set it all on the ground and deal with it later. I also got a gigantic album sticker.
Dude.
I think
Ooh,
it's huge.
album stickers. I love album stickers.
It came with the button set. I got the button set for my jacket and everything too. So
Okay,
that's that. But
that's sick.
9 tracks.
Let's do it.
Track 1,
Track
which
1.
is,
What is it called?
which is, I would say this is close to my favorite track on the album. It is "Making a Fire." This is from what I can remember. This is the first song that they recorded for the album. So I wanna see what you at the end of it. I want to see what you think, like the vibe of the album, what they were going for, what you actually think they were going for, versus
Ooh.
what you feel from it.
Okay.
Because I think you've only heard "Shame Shame," right?
I have heard Shame Shame.
I remember
yeah.
having you play that once because that was the single they dropped.
Dude,
First impressions, go.
Making a Fire. Very nostalgic sounding.
Yes.
Definitely can see that na 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 part. Definitely
Mhm.
being just rocked out at concerts. And the cool like little oh background vocals that Dave did for the choruses. Super cool. Thought that was nice. Overall, the composition of the song, I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's
Yeah.
nothing too special, but it's a solid opener, I would say, to the album.
Yeah.
Definitely has appeal. Next song, Shame Shame.
What? Well, we gotta talk. I want to talk
Well,
about this thing.
I know you. I know you.
Talk
wanna
about this
it.
thing. I'm just gonna say, listen and go. Yeah. No. Nah,
That's it. That's what I think. Hunter gets no
Yeah,
opinion.
I know, but no, like you talking about, like it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It's very after listen. I mean, I've listened to this thing I don't know how many times now, but it's very groove oriented.
Yeah.
So I see it as, and I think from all the interviews that I've seen, they've talked about it. It's a party rock album. It's
Yeah?
almost like a dance album, but like it's.
Oh, you didn't even let me listen to the whole album to figure that out for myself.
Bro.
I could have figured it out.
Could you have? Though? Could you have? Though?
No. No, probably not. Like not the way that you're thinking.
No, but like.
I love how all the songs are like almost 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's like dance centric. It's like it's not super complicated, really long. These
just stuff you can groove to.
big,
to vibe
yeah,
to.
it's stuff that you can throw on repeat and not have a problem with.
Yeah.
Like their last
Nice.
album, Concrete and Gold, was the complete
Very-
opposite. It's what you were talking about. It was complex. It was really different. They had like this weird.
Yeah.
They had this not weird, really interesting orchestral sound, and like it got really big and grand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They recorded this whole thing in like some abandoned house or hotel room.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
So it was like it has this really like close quarters, like raw
Yeah,
feeling
it
to
does feel really raw.
I mean, that's
You're
what
totally
that's my favorite type of Foo music is when it's raw and it's almost like really imperfections and it's not grandiose. Like I love Concrete Gone. I love how they are always doing different things. But I mean, my favorite album is Wasting Light, which is very similar. It's the closest album they've made since then to that. The album, like the
How many
colors
albums
and
do they
everything.
have?
11. I think this is number 11. The
11.
I think this is officially number 11, but they have some EPs and stuff too that they've done, like Saint Cecilia. That was a really good EP. I want to say it's 11. We could check though.
Yeah, I think this album artwork is probably one of their coolest.
Yeah, I think it's 11.
I mean, I think freaking Echoes, Silence, Patience, and Grace, that's cool artwork.
Yeah. If it's not 11, please feel free to correct me. But you mentioned
I'm not counting.
I'm talking to the viewers, man.
Whatever. They're not going to correct you right
no,
here,
they're
right
not.
now.
But whatever.
In the comments section.
You talked about the album art. I want to show you something. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. This is my favorite album that they have, Wasting Light, which is very similar style, I think, for the album art.
Yeah. Very
Right?
similar style.
It's that same,
I can
like,
tell.
But like,
Yeah.
this is which is like, surprised they went with something so similar, but I don't mind it.
Ooh, Shame is gonna be good. I accidentally clicked on it.
You got
because I was trying to go back to
a taste again.
Yeah, I heard the first little drum beat in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
I love Taylor. Taylor's a madman on the drums.
Dude, when I first started listening to them, I thought him and Dave were related, just because they both had long hair and beards.
Because they both had long hair and scruffy beards.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think it's this. It might be on multiple tracks, but Dave's daughter does.
Oh, she's so good.
She does she's a part of the backing vocals.
Dude, she's so good.
Yeah.
Like I heard her performance. Like Dave brought her out.
Yeah.
One time, and holy crap, she's really good.
Yeah, I think her name is Violet. I think it's Violet, the one that did the backing on this. But she has. I think he has
multiple kids.
2 or 3 daughters. I think he has 2 or 3 daughters. But yeah, Violet I think is the one that's does some of the backing vocals on this. But
cool.
Shame.
You
have heard this before.
Shame. I have heard this before, but I don't remember it at all.
I made you play it in the car on the way to In-N-Out.
I still don't remember.
I remember you vibing to it, but all right.
Shame. What a shame that it ended.
What a shame that everybody complained about it.
Did they complain about it?
Yeah. Some people got a little like, it's so generic and it just repeats. I'm like,
it's such a vibe though.
It makes sense in the context of a groove-based, dance-based album.
Yeah.
It's like you don't.
Okay.
I don't know. Go speak.
So I'm actually glad that you had mentioned like what the album's supposed to be.
Yes.
It
gives context. Because otherwise you would have been like, that's pretty.
Yeah. I think you're totally right, because I would have been like, oh, it's cool, but like, it's kind of generic, and yeah, exactly what you're saying, like what people are complaining about.
Yeah.
But if that's like what they claim the album's about, then okay, take their word for it. Like that's what we're going for. They can do all these complex things. They can do all these. They've done it before.
I mean, they get there too later in the track list. They have some where they jump up a bit more in. But
so shame. My thoughts on it: it's a vibe. One would call it even a slapper of sorts. I really liked how in the beginning it was like super sparse, but still grooving. The drum beat, throughout the whole
Yes,
song.
that is.
Just throughout the whole song. It was like
I think it might be the
or whatever.
best drum beat on the album.
Dude, that
I think it
freaking
is.
beat, that beat throughout the whole song. I like that. I noticed that. I was just like, oh, this is just like literally the entire song.
The
that.
consistency of Taylor Hawkins, everybody.
Do you think he like recorded that for the entire length of the song, or
Okay,
is like
so
they recorded maybe
from
a
what I
section
can
of it?
remember and from what I've seen after figuring out as much as I can about how they record their albums, from what I've seen, there's a great documentary called Foo Fighters Back and Forth. It starts from end of Nirvana, their build, Dave by himself, all the band members that they went through, and then it ends with like another documentary about how they made Wasting Light.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all done in Dave's garage.
Yeah.
It was all done in the garage. But like from that, and then the albums after that I've seen how they record, like Sonic Highways did a whole nother documentary series on that. I don't know exactly how. I know it starts with Dave and Taylor kind of like getting on the same page and all that and coming up with grooves and stuff, and then people fill in their own bits from there. But when they go to record a song, when they did Wasting Light, I think everybody did their part just all the way through, and then they would go and ad-lib and change things and stuff. But on Sonic Highways, from what they showed, they wrote the song, and then they would all play it together and record their parts. They played all the way through, and then they would go back and do that fine tweaking. So
Right.
I'm not sure. They haven't really talked, unless I haven't seen anything about how they've done this album, but I would assume it's in that same vein of playing that whole part through
Yeah.
until they get it the way they want it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be like so honed in, like super practiced.
Well, it is like Taylor's always talked about, like, he's like super hard on himself, so like he'll like stop in the he'll restart, like watch Back and Forth. It shows really like how their dynamic works, and it's
just the determination and discipline and
just like how like finicky and precise Taylor is, and Nate, their bassist, is really like he's the quiet usually.
Yeah.
And he's just quiet, does his job, does it perfect usually, and then they move on.
Right.
He's really good. He has some good licks later on in the album too. But
So yeah, I thought that was
else?
cool. For Shame. It had a lot of cool things in it. On to the next one, Cloudspotter.
Cloudspotter. Cloudspotter is lower on the list for me.
Okay, let's skip it.
Personally. No, we're not gonna skip it.
I'm
I
kidding.
still like it, but
I'm kidding.
on like my tracking for my personal favorite order, it's on the lower end, just because I don't know. It's not a groove that resonates with me really well, but I still like it.
All right.
Count
us in.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
So Cloudspotter, very interesting song.
It's right.
It's interesting because it's all up in your ears.
It's
all of it.
It's behind.
It's behind your ears. It's behind your ears.
I know. It's
you. I hope you like when you edit it, like pan those like to like be
all
very
in your
like
ears.
in the back of your ears. No, but so I was thinking. Okay, one, I liked the female vocals.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very interesting arrangement of just like how they panned everything. That was kind of interesting. And he pulled the Jimi Hendrix. He said, "Kiss the sky," and that just reminded me of Jimi Hendrix talking about kissing the sky. And what else? I mean, like you said, it was lower on your list. So far, it's probably like out of the three songs we listened to, right now it's on the bottom.
Yeah, but it's weird because I don't know. It seems hollow, not hollow, but like compared to the two that are before it, they fill out like that space so well.
It's just a little bit.
I think
empty.
it's because of how like the way that they have everything arranged going back and forth, and where it doesn't fill out that sound around you as well.
Yeah, it's cause things are panned like
Yeah.
hard left, hard
Yeah.
right. You
I
know,
mean, I don't have a problem with it if they can like fill out those other empty spaces
rest,
with things.
yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like, I don't know if they didn't have those. I don't know. But I have a strong feeling that this live is way better.
Oh yeah, this live would probably
This
be way
live
better.
sounds like it'd be really, really different in a good way.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like
it would
live
fill out
it
that
would
space
it would
more.
be a totally different vibe.
Oh, they're insane live. I've been trying to
Get one of their shows.
get to one of their shows, and now I'm just waiting for things to open back up, and I'm gonna go. I don't care.
Dude, I can't wait to go to a Chili Peppers show. Anyways, I want to catch one of their shows. But Waiting on a War?
I'm digressing. I stated that Making a Fire was probably my favorite track on the album. That was a lie. I didn't forget about Waiting on a War, but this is my favorite. Of the
Okay,
album.
so Waiting on...
If I had to choose one, which I don't think I could ever do, but
It's like picking your favorite child.
yes, the children that I don't have currently is
Picking your favorite ice cream flavor then. Why not?
Picking my favorite movie, that's like picking a child. It's
Oh my
impossible.
gosh. All right, let's get to it.
3.
So wait.
two,
I do want to say this before we go on. So
yes.
so Waiting on a War,
What do you
high
wanna actually think about
high.
it?
No.
High plays.
High expectation
Why?
because you
Oh,
said
because
it's
it's
your
my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this was the second single for the release, so
Okay, so
Shame
All right.
Shame was the first. This is the second.
all right, count us in.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
It was cool.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing, because you're not as much as an acoustic person as I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
That's the thing, right?
What it did remind me of is like, you know those songs that people like Johnny Cash or like David Bowie or like Bob Dylan, like
Bro, David Bowie. It's a dance album.
no. So
Well, I mean,
Here-
you
here-
said
here-
David Bowie. Wait till Love Dies Young. That's Bowie all over
hear
it. Anyway,
hear what
continue.
hear what I'm saying.
Hear what you're saying.
Like how they write these songs in their old age, and this basically sounds like Dave has already gone through his whole entire life, and this is like almost like the ending of an era or a chapter or something
Okay.
like that. I don't know. That's what it sounded like. That's what
Okay.
the song, like sonically, that's what it made me think of. Is like these older people that are like later in their careers, and they're kind of like writing these acoustic songs, like talking about their whole life and all their like things that they've gone through. It was just that kind of a vibe. And I think also the title has something to do with how I think about the song, Waiting on a War.
And you're just waiting for it to kick in at the end?
That's
That's how I always took the title, was like waiting. The waiting bit, like the end almost sounds like a war.
You think
With
so?
all the crashing, and like you're just waiting for it to kick in, and it doesn't, and it doesn't, and then it does, and it's so quick.
Ah,
Just
Yeah,
like, I mean,
I see
you don't
what you're
think
saying.
about it, and it's over already.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not. I didn't think of that.
If it's an
but-
actual metaphor for war, that's how I took it. Like
I
just
don't
the conceptualization of how the song picks up, but
Yeah, I could see that. Like for sure.
yeah, like it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, the story behind the song is really interesting. Shame Shame had a really interesting one about like Dave got Shame Shame, the music video, from a nightmare he had as a kid.
What's the music video about?
I will let you watch that on your own, because it's kind of hard to describe.
Okay.
It's really weird. Not weird. Like it's really. I don't know how to describe it.
If it's like something you can't describe,
Like, I mean, I could say what it literally is, but it seems like it's a lot of like thought that you have to kind of like think about it, like personal. I don't know.
I
But
see.
like it was a nightmare that he had, but like the way that they do it is so like art house, and like there's a lot of like think stuff that you can probably pull from it. I don't know. But
Interesting.
Waiting on a War, I think, was the same thing as far as like, I don't know if he said he got this from another nightmare, or if this was a thought he had as a kid, but he was always thinking about if there was going to be a war. He was always nervous about it as a kid, and then his daughter asked him that same question.
Interesting.
And he was kind of like shook about, okay, you're at this age, at this time in life, and like in this year or whatever, and you're thinking about this. You shouldn't be thinking about this at that age or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, like, that's where that concept came from. But
it's just like, oh, I was also thinking about this at your age.
Yeah, it was really weird how, like, you two, but, like, I think it was, I can't remember which daughter asked him. I think it was probably his younger one. His youngest. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I love acoustic Foo.
Cool.
So
well, we're coming to the midpoint.
We are.
Of this album. It's called
Next
Medicine.
Track, Medicine at Midnight, the title track of this album, which is also the last song on side A of the vinyl.
Ooh, the titular track.
So it is the breaking point.
Cool. So we are midway.
So, yes.
Let's check it out.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, that was sick. That one was sick.
Good.
That one was actually really dope. There was a lot of cool things in that song.
Mm-hmm.
It was funky, it was sexy, it was groovy, it was fun. It did not sound like a typical, like what you would think of as like a Foo Fighter song.
Yeah.
Dave's voice sounded different in the beginning, in like the verse area.
Compared to all the other songs, this is very like angelic and like,
yes. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you said that, because
there's no like rasp or like that growl that you usually get like from his louder, more aggressive stuff. It's really calming.
So with this one, there was actually something that was tickling my ear. I heard it like midway through the song, maybe, or like maybe towards the end. It was like very angelic sounding, and it was like keys or a synth or a pad or something.
That's Rami.
Dude, and once I heard it, I could not unhear it. It just kept going, and I was like, bro, this is cool. This is very angelic.
That's Mr. Rami Jaffe.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really hard to like pick him out every now and then because they really push the keys.
The keys, there's like
they don't really pull it up as much as I would like to hear Rami.
Yeah, it's kind of just
in the
background.
If you really try and listen for him, he'll be there.
Yeah.
There's some song when live performances with them it's way easier to hear him.
Yeah.
I think it's just when they put it in the mix and whoever's deciding on
they're
what,
like no
they're
keys.
Just, they're
no
keys. I don't think it's not no keys. I
no
think they're
song.
just they're using him as more of like a filler. I think.
Well, I guess fill the space.
Yeah. And stuff like
sonically.
That. So like this ambiance thing, yeah. But
yeah.
like he does really cool stuff live that like he has like solo stuff and does really.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So he's just underrated.
I don't see a lot of people talking about him. I love Rami, but
okay. Medicine at Midnight.
Spotlight.
Medicine at Midnight, track number 5. Absolute slapper.
But that solo though.
That solo was okay. It was cool.
Okay, but that's because I think this is another thing of you don't like that kind of groove for a solo.
Yeah, I mean I can appreciate it.
Yes,
That's
but okay, that's very blues, very. Do you know Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
That's very Stevie. That's very blues centric and slow and sit with, and I don't know. I love it.
It was cool.
It was a good contrast to what the song was actually doing.
Yeah.
Like that groove is very different than that solo, but it clicks really well together.
Yeah, I mean there's so much dynamic throughout the whole song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very like it moves places.
Yeah. Chris is a madman on guitar.
Heck
Shifty.
yeah.
Chris Shifley.
So 4 more songs. No Son of Mine.
No Son of Mine, first track of the B-side. This is also the song that Dave keeps reassuring will be their opener for concerts.
Nice.
So
let's check it out.
It's really 3, 2, 1, play.
Yo, that was sick. That was okay. That was super high energy, super
High
hype.
octane, really aggressive.
That's exactly high octane, like freaking guns blazing. You're
what you would
like
kind of
freaking
what you would
Harleys
expect.
Harleys down the highway, like guns blazing,
Okay,
leather jackets,
you say that.
hellfire.
You say that
like
you say that they just released the video, like they partnered with like some like biker club
oh no way.
with this song. Yeah, they did a little video.
Dude,
with,
of course they did,
yeah.
because that's what this song is. It's like
right. Yeah,
anarchy,
it's really
anarchy.
yeah.
Screw the government, guns blazing, Harleys on the highway, hellfire.
No son of mine will be under the power vested in thee.
Yeah, exactly, dude. When
Like,
he said that, I was like, yo, bro, this guy, he's out here, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, screw the system. But that was a cool song.
We finally got a signature scream from Dave.
Yeah, dude. And then like the sounds in the back, like those like kind of yeah. But yeah, that was a cool song.
But
dude.
the where everything like cuts out except for the drums,
dude,
and he's just laying on those tones.
and when they had the part where it was just like just the guitars, it was like panned one side and then it panned to the middle, and then I thought what it was gonna do. It
Was
juked
go to
me.
the left.
Is go to the left, but it didn't
to
do
the
that,
left.
and I was just like,
Yeah.
what? I thought you guys were gonna whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's because they stuck with it where they were doing it. It started out in the one ear,
Yeah.
and then it went back to the middle. But
Yeah.
But this is definitely an opener.
Yeah, 100% an opener.
Fucking insane.
For sure, 100%. If they don't open with that, they're doing something wrong.
Well, Dave has been talking about like I'm gonna open with that.
Heck yeah.
They had a whole conversation about like which songs will be good live.
Yeah, people are gonna be so hyped for that song for sure.
Oh yeah, they're really good at openers too. Like, on the last album, T-shirt, I think it was the first track on Concrete and Gold. That's like, it starts off how you think, oh, it's a Foo song, and then it goes like the big grand like orchestral thing I was talking about. Like, oh no, this is different. Like that's a great opening.
Yeah.
And it's only like a short little minute like intro thing too.
Heck yeah. Cool.
So,
Holding Poison is the next song.
Number seven, Holding Poison. Probably the one that I've heard the least.
I like the name.
Yes, it's really good. The lyric video for it's really fun. They did lyric videos for all the songs.
Yeah.
I think not for. I can't remember if they done for all of them, but they did like graphic art for all of them, and they have this really cool graphics for each one of them. That's like always interchanging and morphing.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. But,
That's sick.
I think this is the one that Dave says would not get enough love.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Well, let's
compared to the other songs as well. I don't know.
Let's give it some love.
I'd like it.
Let's give it a little bit of love.
3, 2, 1, play.
Nice. Yo, that
So
song. That was crazy. That song was hype.
That's the complexity that I was alluding to earlier.
Frick yeah, dude.
They're gonna get there. That song was
that was crazy, dude. It had all types of different things.
Yeah,
This is what I was thinking. This is what a Foo Fighter song sounds like.
Yes.
When you think of a Foo Fighter song, it reminded me of like freaking Learn to Fly, at some point.
Really? Okay.
Or like Road to Ruin. Is there a song called like Road to Ruin or something like
Long
that?
Road to Ruin. That's from Echoes.
Maybe it was that.
The music
song
video is great. By the way.
There was some part of this song in the beginning, Holding Poison, that reminded me of like one of their early songs. Like it was either Long Road to Ruin or like Learn to Fly or like something in that era.
Yeah.
But
I get
this song was crazy.
I don't know how well you know Wasting Light. Probably not super well.
Probably not.
Album. There's a song called Alandria, which is very similar in how like the cadence and how the lyrics like come out.
Yeah.
I can't remember which bit was it. Gosh, crap! I'm looking at the wrong lyrics. Let's see. I don't remember, but like, I can't find it specifically, and I'm not gonna go back and listen to it. But there's this bit where like it's like one for one that same cadence,
Oh yeah,
and like the delivery is like just
the
like
same.
that's like it's got the same flow to the same like groove to it.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay. So like, and in that song is it's just very similar in like that breakdown. But
yeah. Cool, man.
Alandria is really good too. I really love Alandria from Wasting Light.
From Medicine at Midnight, Holding Poison is that's one of the top ones.
Is that your top one right now?
No. Medicine at
No?
Midnight is definitely top.
Oh,
But
okay.
Holding Poison, I would say, is like a second.
Okay.
I think Holding Poison is second for me.
Okay.
It had that complexity that I was like
Yeah.
aching for.
Well, yeah,
And-
that's what you want out of a Foo Fighters song.
Not even out of a Foo Fighter song.
But like just from music, you like the complexities.
Yeah, I like looking for all the little blips and blops.
Yeah.
It had blips and blops.
Yeah.
And I like variety in
Yeah.
the beat.
So then
And they had the beat switch up. They had the beat switch
Yeah.
up, which was sick.
They
The
keep
little
changing
breakdown, that was cool.
I think you should listen to Concrete and Gold.
Oh, okay, but also the spin around part where it was literally
yeah,
the
with
vocals
the
were
vocals
spinning.
going around. Yeah.
The vocals were
And the
spinning around
echoes.
in your head because of the panning.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like it's so okay. So like when singers say like stop and then the beat stops,
Yeah.
it's exactly the same thing. Is like using the word that you're saying to enact like an emotion or like a motion, and then it actually happening sonically. Like, yeah, it's so cool. So next song, Chasing Birds. Okay, this is my prediction for this one. This one is gonna be a more lighthearted song. Yeah, I'm already wrong, just by your face.
No, I think this is probably gonna be your least favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you start listening, you'll know why.
Interesting.
Like
It's probably more acoustic.
It's completely acoustic.
That's why I was saying it's more lighthearted.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
but I mean, I like it. It's a special one. It's something I don't think I'll play often, but like it's for special moments.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
Like I would love to hear it live, but I feel like they'll only play it like not very often, very little. Like just for those special moments is what I
yeah,
seem like
it's
it would
like
be
it's
for.
like a more like a
Yeah.
chill song.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking it would be.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Chasing
it is. You
Birds.
can frickin' put your seat back. It's.
I'm not gonna put my seat back so I
make
could be
you.
in
It might
frame.
make you. It might make you get a little groggy. It's a little slow paced.
So I could be in frame. I'm gonna keep my seat up.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, all these songs, to be honest, they're longer than I would like. 4
Really?
and a, 4 minutes, like anything over 3.5 minutes is already too long for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just like it kind of just drags on.
Well, it's because it's groove and it's dance and it's repetitive
Yeah.
because it's for dancing kind of.
Right.
Those
Yeah,
that kind
it's
of implications.
it's not for me. It's not.
It's
for
not complex enough to warrant that length.
Me. Yeah,
Is what you're saying.
yeah. That's exactly how I view it.
But like Holding Poison, did that work for that length?
Dude, yeah. Holding Poison had my
Okay.
attention.
Okay.
At one point, like when the breakdown was happening, I thought the song was gonna stop. I thought that was the end of the song. But then the breakdown happened. The breakdown kind of reset the song for me and made me like kind of see it in a new light, in a sense, for Holding Poison.
Yeah.
But anyways, Chasing Birds. Count us in.
3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, Chasing Birds. Not my favorite.
Not your favorite. I figured.
I don't really like it. It's too slow. I don't know. It's just not my vibe. Like
Yeah, I mean, I know acoustic isn't your vibe, but
but the female voice in it was really cool.
yeah.
That's like my one takeaway. I didn't really care too much for the song. And not like
you
it's
can,
a
you can
bad song.
appreciate it, you just don't
I can
resonate
appreciate
with it.
It's well put together, but
Yeah.
it's not my vibe.
It's not your vibe, yeah. See, this is like my like Sunset Drive song.
Yeah, no.
Is what I could see using it for. With my car, freaking windows down, long windy road, sun warm in my face.
Yeah, I can see where
Blasting
you're coming
like
from.
something like this, like end the night with.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Or like even like a late night song too.
Yeah.
But,
All right, dude. Last song.
last
Love
song
Dies
of the
Young.
album.
Love Dies Young. Okay, so actually, I thought Love Dies Young was going to be an acoustic song.
No. I remember like that Love Dies Young was going to be the original album title, and then with everything that happened with the pandemic and all that, they were like, that's probably not a good idea.
Oh no.
So they changed it. So they changed it to Medicine at Midnight.
Oh
instead.
my gosh. Well, I think they did
I like
the
Medicine
right
at Midnight
thing.
better. Yeah.
I think they did the right thing
I think
naming
it
it
fits
Medicine
more.
at Midnight. It fits better for
It fits the art, the album art better, and I think the vibe fits better.
just
with it
the
too.
overall vibe
Yeah.
of the words Medicine at Midnight.
I mean, once you hear the song though,
the
song is a great representation of the album. I think
for Medicine
more,
at Midnight?
more than Medicine at Midnight, like the overall like groove of the
you
album.
mean Love Dies Young?
Yes,
Love Dies Young.
Not the
Okay.
title, the song itself.
Right.
And
So
you were
I thought
talking
you meant-
about no. Not
I thought
like,
you meant
not
Medicine
the
at
title.
Midnight is a better representation of the whole album. No.
I would think Love Dies. I think Love Dies Young is a better representation.
Like sonically.
Yes.
Mm.
Like compared to Medicine at Midnight, it's more of an overall like summary of the album.
Yeah.
And you were talking about Bowie. I get a lot of Bowie vibes from it. A lot of Let's Dance in there.
Okay.
So.
Well, let's dance and see if Love Dies Young.
Oh god.
All right,
Okay.
count us in.
3, 2, 1, play.
Medicine at Midnight. The entire album, we listened to it.
The
Last song, Love Dies Young. Did it hit for me? I would say it was more of a miss for me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
I like
okay,
it.
so there was some interesting points. Like
Mhm.
there was this point in the beginning, more towards like the I guess first chorus maybe, where he said like bitter, the word bitter. I think that was maybe a pre-chorus, and then that was a cool point of interest. And then there was a cool bridge, literally in the middle of the song. It was like maybe 10 seconds of a bridge.
It's a bitter kiss that'll make you wish you never had a taste.
Yeah, exactly. That from that point, like there was a cool section of the song. It was maybe like 30, 40 seconds of it. That was like very interesting to me. Other than that, I mean, it's a good representation of what like all the songs, like an amalgamation of all the songs, what they all kind of sound like.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs on this album sound similar, but that's what you're going to get when you're making songs in a certain time frame, obviously. Medicine at Midnight, I would still put it as my number 1. Holding Poison, I would put it as my number 2.
And Chasing Birds at your number 9.
Yeah, Chasing Birds is number 0.
So, no, number 0 is above 1.
No. Zero is like nothing.
We got him. He won it.
No.
Chasing Birds wins. It's number 0 above
Shame,
1.
So I'm putting Shame as number 3 for me.
Okay.
And then those are my top 3 of the album. I would say that those are songs that if I were to hear them, like I would actually listen to them all the way through.
You'd leave them on.
I would leave them
not
on.
Change the station.
Yeah.
Or change the shuffle.
Yeah, I mean, if my buddy's like playing the song, I wouldn't like complain about it, you know?
Yeah.
But not that I'm saying that all the other songs like don't warrant.
Well, it's like you've been saying. It's just not. It's not. They don't resonate with you. It's not your forte. It's not your style.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of how I see it. Is like objectively, these songs are good, but they're not my type of music.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like go out of my way to listen to this, but I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to be like, "Oh, this is trash" just because I don't like it, because that's not how things work. Yeah. So Medicine at Midnight, I would give it a solid
Here, give it a personal score, like you liked what you liked, and then give like a production score.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a little bit better than just saying what you liked and you didn't.
Yeah. So this is my personal opinion, and take it with a grain of salt. I think, would I personally listen to this album again? Probably not. But there are some good songs on here. I would give it a solid I guess 6. It's a good 6. 6, like,
Yeah.
anything below 5 is already, like, trash. But anything above 5 is better than average, and there
Yeah.
are some songs that are, that merit that, you know? So, for me, objectively, I can see that the production is good. It's got a lot of interesting bits. You got guitars left and right in some songs, and then that creates intrigue. You have, I don't know. I felt like I know what the album's trying to be because you explained it, but I wish that there was more interesting parts. Like
you're just like the complexity that you're talking about.
I like more complexity.
I mean, I usually do too, but I just appreciate that they don't keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean this.
This is very, like, the closest thing I could say is Wasting Light, which is even miles different than this.
Yeah, this is very samey, like all throughout the album.
Yeah, it's just, well, that's what, like, blues and groove is. It's very repetitive. Find your space and do with it what you will, kind of thing.
Right. But at the end of the day, like, for me, it's maybe a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Production wise,
like just an overall picture.
Yeah.
It's a 6. Like 7
Okay.
7 is already like is good.
Yeah.
And then 8 is like, oh, that's pretty good. 9 is great. Like 10 is fantastic.
10 is repeat.
Right. 10 is like it's on repeat all the time.
Yeah.
So objectively, I mean, it's a solid album. I think I mean the numbers just show, you can see that there's millions and millions of people playing these songs. So it's obviously people love this stuff. So I'm not a hater. Foo Fighters are great. They are one of my early inspirations, I would say. Do I listen to them nowadays? No, but that's fine. People change.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what this podcast is for.
Yeah, and next time
to shove music down each other's throats.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. But next time on the podcast. Well, maybe not next time. Next music. Yeah, next music episode. I'm gonna shove music down your throat. Yeah, and you're gonna love it. Here comes the plane.
With consent. There will be consent. There's always consent.
We'll see. No, of course.
We'll see.
Here comes the train.
Somebody quote that.
No, don't. Anyways.
Somebody quote that.
So yeah, it was cool. Like Dave and the guys, they did a good job, for sure.
I think if you're looking for, like, did you like the tone of the more aggressive songs?
Yeah, I mean because I feel like the aggressive songs, like the more aggressive songs, were ones that I liked more.
Yeah. So with that in mind,
but also
listen to Wasting Light.
Maybe we'll have to do that for some other time.
Oh gosh, listen
together.
To that album. That's a longer album. Gosh, maybe we'll just do that privately.
Maybe, or maybe we could do like, I don't know. We'll see.
But maybe I'll just send you a few songs from that album that I think you'd probably like compared to like Holding Poison. But like that, if you wanted the high octane complexity, aggressiveness, that album is pretty spot on. And then there's some in Sonic Highways. And then I think if you want different complexity, listen to Concrete and Gold.
Yeah.
Same producer, but vastly different.
Yeah. It was cool. I mean, overall, production-wise too, felt like there were some things that, I don't know, I felt like almost like it was a blob of sound. It was just like one. You know how you can see like sound waves when people upload their songs onto like SoundCloud or whatever. I felt like it was just kind of like one bar of sound. Like it might have been over compressed.
It was always
I don't know.
It might have been. It was all recorded before COVID.
Yeah.
And they were just sitting on it, so it's not
Who knows?
If anything, it could be just the person. It might just be Greg, the producer for this album. That might just be his
preference. Yeah.
his thing.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to, he produced Concrete and Gold. If you listen to that, it's not. It doesn't seem. It's there's that space and there's the fluctuations.
The dynamic.
It might have also just been because they recorded it in that abandoned room.
Who knows? Maybe
Like,
they had
I
to
don't know.
compress it so much.
Yeah, it might have just been some sort of technical issue.
But also, we're not professionals, so like we're probably.
But also, we are listening through headphones,
Yeah, that is true.
which is not the best way to do it.
yeah,
Like
but
I'm sure in a car,
it's a decent way,
there
too.
could be but dynamic range is usually a
Yeah.
little bit different through head. Like there's a lot of compression in headphones.
there's a lot. You're totally right. Like when you
And
listen to it in a car.
Spotify, there's compression through streaming.
That
like,
is true.
On a CD and like on the vinyl, I can tell
100%.
you, I listened to the vinyl before we got on just because I wanted to have a little bit of a refresher.
And it was pristine.
It's not as like. I wouldn't say there's compression. There's the fullness that you don't
Yeah.
really get through like digital, but
Yeah.
that's what vinyl's for. So
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
yeah,
I think that could have also been, an issue with listening to it.
Mhm.
But it was, like I said, it was overall good.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna hit even more different live.
Yeah. I
Like that's gonna be a whole different experience, which is what I'm hoping to get very soon.
yeah.
Because this year with the release of this album was their 25-year anniversary.
Wow.
So the way that they like advertised like this is gonna be a party, 25 years. This is the soundtrack to our anniversary tour. Blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
That's how they were gonna go about it. And it's like, all right, we're ready to go. Album's done. Shut down.
Shut down, you know?
Shut down, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, that sucks. But
Yeah. I'm waiting for. Well, everything is slowly getting there, but whatever.
yeah, we'll get there eventually.
I just want to see them live. I don't care when or how. I'll go by myself. I don't care.
And that's something to look forward to.
Yeah. Very, very, very jealous of those who have been there. They play like 3 hours.
Bro.
Their concerts are like 3 hours, and I'm so excited. Because I'll do it. I'll stand and scream for 3 hours. I don't care.
Do it, bro.
That'll be a hell of an experience, but that's what we were talking about. So, I guess at this point, give yourself a plug here. Let the people know who you are, what you got going on, who we are.
Mr. Hot One's over here.
Yeah, that camera.
That camera.
Let the people know what you got going on in your life.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my name's Mark Rajan, aka Londu Monte. That is my artist name. Spelled LON space DU space MONTE. Hit it, okay? But I got music coming out super soon. We'll see what happens.
You just released a?
I just released
a little day
single.
challenge.
Yeah, I released a single. I did
Make a song in a day.
Make a song in a day. Yeah, it was like a day and a half, but like who cares?
Yeah.
But yeah,
In work hours, it was a day.
no, I mean in work hours it was probably like I don't know, maybe
They don't
have to know.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm about. I'm doing music left and right. And then Hunter, we have Hunter as well. Hunter
That's
Lop.
me. Yeah, that's me. You did a song in a day. I do a movie a day. That's my shtick.
Yeah.
My film Padawan-ness.
Yes, sir.
Very, very simple. At Lop Hunter on Instagram. Give me a follow if you want to follow along with my movie a day. That's LOPPHUNTER on Instagram and every other platform available, I believe, besides TikTok and just search my name on YouTube. You'll find all my stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
But yes.
Thanks for watching.
Listening. Thanks. Yes. Listening, watching, wherever you're listening or watching on whatever platform we can get it to. We're hoping to do this weekly, right?
Yeah, we're going to do it weekly.
That's the plan. We're hoping to do weekly.
Show up next week. We're going to be here.
Whatever day this uploads on, come back on that day once a week for whatever the hell we're going to talk about. Because we don't even know at this point, but
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be an interesting endeavor,
God willing.
So we I guess we'll talk about something next week.
Ciao. Bye.
See you there.
Bye.